Hello, welcome back to the Clear Show. This time, the DataOps in ClearML. This is the first episode in a series of very long ones. We're going to be very short on the explanations, and then we're going to deep dive into my notebook. It is me, Guerre. Now, this is the image from the previous episode where we explained how we put elements of DataOps inside MLOps so you could build whatever you need. And this time we're going to build a feature store, an offline feature store, of course. Now, the first step was the previous episode. You have to download your dataset and upload it to somewhere you can access with ClearML data. It was very easy, you can watch it. And then in 2 minutes, we built the feature store. But now you have to use the feature store. And we're going to do it by doing feature engineering on my Python notebook. But first, what is the point? The point is that if you do it once and you have the code ready, you can later on automate this very simply, and this is something you will see later in the series. So keep in mind that you're not doing it manually all the time, just this once. Okay, so this is the Titanic project that we saw in the previous episode. This is the dataset. This is the dataset description. This is the actual dataset. You can see the dataset contents here, data, trace, train, and we're going to use this now inside the Python notebook. Okay, you can actually download it here, but we won't do it right now. Good, let's continue. Okay, so this is my notebook. You can look at it in the GitHub. The link is here in the YouTube. Basically, the beginning is very familiar from previous. I'm going to start a new task in it. I'm going to use a new project. The project is called a feature store. This is my feature store. The task name is feature stat1. First of all, I'm going to get the dataset. Okay, dataset get, Titanic demo dataset. This is the dataset. Now I'm getting a local copy. It's downloaded here. Okay, let's actually run everything. Good, now it's running. When I'm running, actually, we have here a lot of code for feature engineering. I'm going to skip it. I'm going to just describe that we're going to take the Titanic passenger list, split the names out, replace uncommon names with the word rare, and then encode it as a categorical value. Okay? Very simple. See something like this. Okay, this is the dataset. This is the table. I'm going to do this mapping and create this function that does the steps and returns a series. The series is going to be inserted inside the data frame as the word title. Okay, very simple. And now, what I'm going to do is to upload this mapping, num to title, to my task, and then I'm going to do some sanity test to see that I'm getting the correct percentage of survival based on the title, and I'm going to report it in my task. Okay? Let's go and look at it right now. It will be in the feature store. Here it is. Already in the artifact, I have this key to category title that I've inserted. In the results, I will have this table. Okay? Oh, actually, the dataset is already created. So this is later. This is the dataset genealogy. This is the parent version and the current version. I'm going to speak about it in a second. But here is the table I reported. Okay, you see that the Mr. is only 15% likely to survive. Mrs. and Miss is very highly likely to survive, and so on and so forth. Let's go back to the example. Now, I have this new data frame with this title. I want to create a new version from it. Let's see how to do it. Okay, dataset create, I'm going to call it Titanic with category title. The name doesn't matter. The point is I'm going to use this same task for the dataset just as you saw in the result. I'm going to use current task as true. This is the parent. This is the name of the project where I'm going to put it. Again, doesn't matter. And now I'm going to get a mutable local copy. It means I'm going to be able to change it. So and now I'm going to spill out my data frame into this new folder, sync, upload, and finalize. That's it. What I created now with my DataOps is a delta, which is saved as a transparent dataset to be used. Okay, this is the output, and actually that's it. Okay, now I have a working feature store with a feature set that I can grab whenever I want, and I'm going to show you this next time. Thank you very much. Okay, I don't know how many people I lost, but I hope some of you are still watching. Next time, we're going to actually use these stored features. And basically, thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit us up on Slack. Bye-bye.